Monday morning, you sure look fine. Friday, I got traveling on my mind. First, you love me, then you fade away.
It's not Monday morning. It's Monday afternoon. Welcome to 1070 WAPI. If you're looking for Richard, you got me instead, and I apologize. Donna Francavilla here. I'm a reporter with CBS Radio National. I freelance for them. You may have seen me on ABC 3340, where I filled in as a reporter for a while up until about a year ago. And also, I'm the owner of Frankly Speaking Communications, a PR firm. I'm here filling in for Richard. And by the way, you can follow me. I tweet, not very often, but I tweet some. And I have a website, donnafrancavilla.com and franklyspeakingcommunications.com, where you can learn more about what I do. And let me teach you a little bit about what Birmingham is doing on the international scene. We are privileged to have Mark Jackson here with us. Mark is the CEO and chairman of Morrison Conferencing, and he does a lot of international work. He has traveled extensively, and I thought he'd be a fascinating person to talk to, especially because of his recent appointment to the Sister Cities International Board. Mark, what do you hope to do on that scale with that position?
Well, if you look at Sister Cities, especially as it comes out of Birmingham, Sister Cities has started changing its whole avenues. It has historically been something that you have some warm and fuzzy student exchanges with. You have artist exchanges. And what Birmingham has started doing now with our new relationship with Liverpool is putting in a commercial or business development program in place. I wouldn't go so far as say economic development. That's not what Sister Cities, especially in Birmingham, is about doing. You have the Birmingham Business Alliance and the Birmingham Economic Development Department at City Hall that's responsible for that, but helping businesses in Liverpool do business with businesses here in Birmingham and vice versa. And that has kind of caught on. Our sister city of Hitachi, Japan, has just sent a delegation over 2 weeks ago to look at joining forces through building relationship with Devin Laney at Innovation Depot.
That's exciting
news.
Yes,
it is. It is indeed. And so when we look at Birmingham having that much success in growing business opportunities for our existing companies here, the idea would be to also do that on an international scale through SCI, Sister Cities International. I was elected to that board a couple of weeks ago.
And I might add, you are the only and the first person from Birmingham to have ever been elected to this board.
That's right.
Which is huge.
I think it is. I think it really, really is. As we were talking earlier about where Birmingham has been and the perception of Birmingham as it was. Birmingham is no longer there. Our history, one of the greatest things about Birmingham, in my opinion, is that our history is visible. And people can see that history, and we're proud of it, and we're proud to move forward and grow on that history.
I think I might even say we're finally proud of it.
Oh, okay.
Because, I think the perception, as we talked about nationally, internationally, of Birmingham has not always been positive. But now it is.
Yeah.
Are we ready to really sit on the international stage? Are we there yet?
I think we are. If you look at what the opportunities that we have had, why did we not get the Democrat National Convention here in Birmingham? It was a little bit of an infrastructure issue. And it's nothing that the city leaders...
Not enough hotel rooms.
And mass
not
transit,
enough public transportation.
Our roads are built for us. I live down 280, and it's a commute both ways. But the city's growing. You look at where we were 50, 60, 30, 20, 15 years ago. We're a different city. I owe that to the leadership, and I owe that to the business community, and I think we should give credibility to the idea that both the city leadership and the business community has finally come together to grow this city. Yes, we are. Mayor Bell and I say this, and we say this very proudly, and we're convinced of this. Birmingham is Alabama's international city.
Mayor Bell has gotten criticism for his international interests. He's traveled a good bit, probably more internationally than any mayor that I can remember in the past 20 years. Is that fair?
No, it's not. It is fair for him to travel.
No, but I mean, is it fair? Is the criticism fair?
How you can grow a city? I know how to grow a company. I've grown a company that operates in 65 countries. If I had only sat here in Birmingham and in Alabama, I would have one market. I have a global company with a global market. We are a global city. As I said, we are Alabama's international city.
Will we eventually turn into Atlanta? I know that years ago that was the fear. No, we don't want to be the next Atlanta. There's too much traffic. There's too much, it's an expensive city. We don't need to go there. Birmingham needs to stay small. Is that still the mentality, you
I
think?
don't think it is. You look at right now, I think for the first time in my memory, you're having millennials that have graduated from our colleges that have stayed here. They've not gone to Atlanta. They've not gone to New York. They've not gone to Chicago. They've stayed in Birmingham. Why? Because the opportunities are here.
And it sounds like there are more opportunities being created all the time.
Tremendous opportunities.
You are an international CEO of a company. Talk to me a little bit about the growth you're seeing on that scale.
Well, I think it was last year there was a company that was recruited, Oxford Pharmaceuticals. Oxford, as it's called, out of England.
Really? The real Oxford?
That's right.
The snobby Oxford.
That's right. Why did they choose Birmingham? Because of what I just said, is we have a phenomenal workforce. Birmingham, when my father was here, he was one of the executives with U.S. Steel, very much a manufacturing town. If you were here, all of you who were here recall the smog alerts, how you couldn't get outside if you have asthma, how there was that L.A.-type haze all over the bowl that sits in Jones Valley, where Birmingham is.
Largely because of the coal industry.
Exactly, but all manufacturing. You look at what Birmingham did over the course of the last 25 years, 35 years, we've changed our entire economy base. We are one of the top, if not the top, medical researching places in the country. A lot of our sister cities programs are built around UAB and what UAB does from medical research. Our IT sector is second to none. What Devin Laney and the group, 92 companies I think it is at Innovation Depot are doing, is getting global recognition. When you look at the software sector, you look at those types of sectors, Birmingham's there.
All right, we got to take a break, but when we come back, we'll continue our conversation about Birmingham's future with you. The numbers to call 944-1070 if you have a question, or 866-927-1070. I'm Donna Francavilla filling in for Richard Dixon, and we will be back right after this break.